Good morning, friends. Today I'll be reviewing a small cap fund which is Axis Small Cap Fund Direct Growth Plan. I suggest you to always invest in growth plans and through directly only, not through any broker, because they are charging very good commission for the brokerage as brokerages. So I would recommend you invest directly to any mutual fund. Axis Small Cap Fund Direct Growth Plan is a very good small cap fund. Till last 3 months, it was showing good returns. It was performing very well, but due to current corona market situation, when the market goes down, this also got corrected. Don't be surprised by seeing the returns, but if you are comparing these returns with its benchmark returns, you can see that the fund is performing very well. So I would recommend you invest in this fund, but by taking some precautions, some necessary measures. I will tell you that how the strategy you should apply while investing in this fund. So let's move to the review. Axis Small Cap Fund. We'll be reviewing Axis Small Cap Fund Direct Plan Growth. It is a direct plan, and as on 13th April 2020, the NAV is at 27.210. The this as the name suggests, this is a small cap fund, and last if you see the last 3 months return, it is showing as minus 22.4. You may be surprised that the fund is showing this much negative return. Still I am giving you the review, but thing is that currently due to coronavirus lockdown, all the stock market came down heavily, and it is trading at a very low price. So as per the stock market, since the returns are negative, all the funds are also showing negative return. Then how we will compare whether this fund is providing good return or not? We'll be comparing this fund's returns with its benchmark index. For small cap funds, the benchmark index I am choosing is Nifty Small Cap 100. We'll see the 3 months return of that benchmark. If it is beating that benchmark, then it's definitely a good fund. Before 3 months, this fund was showing as in number one position. It was showing good return, but I was worried about investing in this fund because the fund was showing good return means if you invest at that point of time, later if there is any correction, it will your invested value will get corrected very heavily. So I was worried to invest at that point of time, but right now it is corrected heavily, but not that much. The fund is still in 8th position, and it beated the benchmark at very good margin. So we'll check what is the benchmark index, at what position that benchmark index is showing. Please note that currently the 3 months return is minus 22. So we'll see the 3 months return for a benchmark, how much it is. We'll search Nifty Small Cap 100. See, the small cap 100 benchmark corrected by 38.77% for last 3 months. Compared to this benchmark, the fund is Axis Small Cap Fund is performing very good because not that much corrected, and before that it was in the number one position showing good returns, and before the correction, and after the correction the benchmark got beaten by around 40 percentage, but the fund got corrected by around 25%. So it shows how the fund manager is managing the fund, and how the selection of stocks are done so in such a way that the stocks are not getting corrected. even though in this situation it is corrected, but not that much how the small cap index is getting corrected. So it is a very good fund for you to invest. Now we will see how we can invest in this fund. We will go back to this small cap fund. I am recommending you to invest directly, not through any broker. The star mark CRISIL rank is 5 star, which shows how much the confidence you can have in this fund. And then if you see the 1 month return, it is negative 16, and the 3 months minus 22, not minus 25, it is minus 22. We'll quickly go through the information of this fund. Then this is Nifty small cap benchmark it is following, and the asset size is 1879 crore. Minimum to invest 5,000. You can if you are already invested in this fund, you can invest when the market goes down further. Don't invest at this current level, because the market bounced back from 8,000 to around 9,000 right now. You can again invest at the when the market goes down to 8,000. If it is if the market is not going down, then anyway you are already invested in this fund, you can get good return. But if you have not invested during this correction, I would recommend you wait till the market correct back to 8,500, 8,000. Then you can have an investment of some portion of your amount, not entire amount. Have some portion of your amount invested in this fund. If you have not invested in this fund, then you can start right now. But then also I would recommend you should not invest all of your money, because at any point of time market can go back to downside. If the market is going up, you will miss the opportunity because you have not invested till now. If you are not invested, such an investor new to this fund, then I would recommend you start your investment in this fund by putting 5,000 or 10,000, whatever amount, small portion of the amount. And there, if you have lump sum amount, don't put all of your amount right now. You may be required that amount during the further downside. So you will start invest at this current level, and then when the market goes down to 8,500, 8,000, 7,500, when I'm talking about Nifty, if the Nifty going down, then you can invest further, do the further investments. If you want investor, you are not who don't follow the indexes daily, then I would recommend you start an SIP for 6 to 1 year, not more than that. Because if you are investing when the market is going up, then that is not a good investment. You do when the market is corrected, at that time you do the SIP for 6 months, because as per my understanding, the market will come back to earlier position after 1 year. So you can start invest the SIP right now for 6 months or maximum 1 year. After that you will analyze the situation. If the market is still corrected, if the market is in bull phase, you stop investing into this fund, because you don't need to invest when the market is upside, because at any point of time if the market is correcting, then you will see negative returns in your investment. So it is better for you to invest when the market is corrected, so that you will see good return when the market is going up. You can have a long term view on this small cap fund, as the fund manager is doing very well. But I would recommend don't go for a long term SIP on this fund. The portfolio, if you are seeing majority of funds they have allocated majority of their fund in banking and finance sector, which may face some issues in the coming days. But those days are the good opportunity for you to invest in this area. So you start investing in continue invested in this fund for in this time, because it is possible that market get corrected again, but you continue the investment. Apart from that, if you see the fund shares, mass financial is their allocation is 6.20%. You can analyze these stocks. These are good stocks only in the small cap space, and then good stocks to invest. But you don't go for investing in these stocks, because this is a very crucial stage. All the small cap stocks can go down, and by investing in this fund, you are adding a layer of security that you will be giving your money to a professional fund manager who will be researching about these companies and their financials and all, and accordingly they will be investing. So you are adding a security of a but a good fund manager, professional manager. So that is the way how you should invest in small cap funds. If you are thinking of investing in shares, I would recommend you invest in the shares which are there in Nifty 50, because those shares will not easily go down during this crisis, because they are big companies which are having good cash reserves, and who can raise money to cope up with the situation. Small cap funds are mainly investing in small cap stocks, and those stocks can go down at any point of time. So I would advise you invested in this fund through in these stocks through a fund manager only. That too, Axis Small Cap Fund is good fund for you to invest in this small cap shares through a fund manager's advice. And this Axis Small Cap Fund is a very good fund, because the CRISIL star is there, also not corrected that much, it is beating the index. So I would recommend, but you apply the strategy that when if you are already invested and in this fund, then waiting for further correction, you can wait for that at 8,000 8,500. At that point, you, when the Nifty is coming to that, you can invest small portion. If you are new to this fund and you are interested in this investing in this fund, you can start your bulk, but bulk investment, in the sense you can invest a small portion of that bulk amount. You can start SIP also at this point of time, provided you invested you keep the SIP duration till 1 year, not more than that. Okay, by this I am stopping this review. Don't be panic, be safe, stay at home, and you will get good fortune after this correction if you are investing in stock market. But